How I fix a girl acting like a hoe. You already lost me. You know, I was going to make a video, right, on YouTube, and I'm going to still make this about not judging a woman's past and why a man doesn't do that, right? Why a man shouldn't, at least. The obvious argument is, I want to judge her past. I want to look at the guy she's messed with, the guy she's talking to right now. I seen a guy, he asked woman who is on her roster right now, what's their Instagrams and what they look like. And he scrolls through these dudes' Instagrams. And it blew my mind. I'm going to talk about it now, so I guess y'all getting a somewhat spoiler of this YouTube video. Now, mind you, it's a natural concern to want to know about a woman's past. Natural concern. I'm not even going to say it's not, right? But first of all, the body count question. Woman will tell you anyway when you don't ask, when she trusts you and she feels comfortable enough to open up to you. So that's number one. But number two, you know why a woman's past doesn't concern me? Now, when I say this, it's like guys jump to the extreme. Okay, so Ty, she got 200 bodies. What? It's not about that, bro. ADG Kamoy, I appreciate the T1 sub. For real, I think every man's fear, even if in his head he's not saying, what's her body count? Every man's worry is the idea of feeling like a fool, like feeling like you show up in different places and everybody know her. I think that's the deadliest thing about that question of a man's concern, rightfully so. Like I said, I won't ask her to check her body count, but I'm not trying to show up places and she done been everywhere with everybody. Not dealing with it. But let me tell you about the past part, right? So he made this point about he'll look at her roster. He'll literally ask her, what's your roster look like? What's their Instagrams? And he'll look at their pages and stuff. And see one's like a hood dude and another guy's this or that, right? And I said to myself, normal concern, right? But I'm like, who to that extent? And he made a whole point into that. But it was something, a part of the picture he's missing. Follow me here, Chad. If you're like, why wouldn't you judge a woman by her past? Shouldn't you look at her last couple of decisions? Shouldn't you look at all that? Let me tell you, as a man of substance, as a leader, as an influencing man, let me tell you why you don't think like that. And he also mentioned in the video, he said, this also lets me know if I'm her type or not. I said, second problem, bro. Let me tell you something. I know for a fact I'm not her type. I know for a fact I'm not. In fact, that is the biggest flex you have as a man, is that you're not her type. You know why? She's never met me before. Impossible that I could be her type. She ain't never met me before. The combination of things that makes me me, she can have a physical type, right? And then have different physical types. Oh, I like an Asian dude. I like a black dude with tats. I like a white guy with brown hair. Like, she can have multiple types at the same time, bro. Like, everybody wants to be her type. Ghost of Kemet, I appreciate the 18 months. Let me tell you, this ain't just a confident mindset. Let me give you an example of this, right? So he like, oh, I'm not her type. Bro, I already know that's my biggest flex. I'm not her type. Why? Because there's no such thing as a woman who's going to be perfectly made for me. I'm going to have to teach her how to be my woman. I'm going to have to teach her how I work, how the dynamics of a relationship work. Also, catch this. He's saying he judging her by her past. But I know with the quality woman in place, not every woman doesn't get covered by this, not judging by their past. If her past or her current self is all of her past experiences, her looking at her mom's boyfriends, her looking at her neighborhood guys, her looking at niggas or men that she sees on social media. She's just absorbing all this information on what she thinks she likes and coming up with an opinion. When you meet that reality with something different, and I'm a little sick, my voice almost cracked. When you meet that reality with something different, with a solid woman, right? You show her more than what a man can be. So let's say I'm looking at a woman roster. One of them is like a straight hood dude, trap dude, right? Mind you, I'm from the hood, so I don't even I'm not like I'm putting the shit down, but that's how he was looking at it. He's like, I'm an educated man. I'm doing this. Like, why would I want to? She messing with dudes that he thinks are beneath him. Respectfully, let's say that's so, right? Already, if you're a top 1% or top 10% dude, it's already even rare in and of itself that you aren't even going to find another guy on her roster that's like you. So that's already scratching that roster thing off. Then on top of that, if she only has had a type and stuck to her type, the moment she messes with you and likes you more than her type, she'll change her mind, bro. She could literally change her type. Oh, wow, I didn't know I like guys who were into cars until my ex. I didn't know I like guys who watched anime until my ex. A woman, when she really likes a dude, bro, she will become almost like a chameleon based on you, bro. That's how I literally know these situations. So I'm never looking at a woman and saying, okay, here's her past, here's her type, and let me compare myself to that. I'm saying I'm coming in her life, and I'm setting a whole tone. I'm setting a new agenda. Cause guess what? What if through her past experience and all that she's seen on social media, she think it's normal for women to hit men and men to hit women. So am I supposed to come into her life, adapt to her type, and get with the... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let her know this is how I live. This is how things are. And mind you, guess where this gets cut off. You can mess with a woman, right? Not judge her by her past, but she has to show you one thing for this to work. She has to show you that she can become more than what she already is. If she doesn't show you that she can become more than what she already is through her actions and over time, she ain't worth it, bro. Let her stay in the... She could stay a side quest. You can keep slaying the demon. You know what I'm saying? But with all due respect, she ain't getting promoted. She will not get promoted. I got this question. I want to make female friends, but I feel like men and women can't be friends. What about physically? I already mentioned it. Like I said, she again, check in. Here we go with this shit. No girl on this planet 100% loyal. Where do y'all get these beliefs from, bro? How do you come back from a mid-date? You're not... Stop thinking like that, bro. You're thinking in the mentality of proving yourself to her. I don't prove myself to women. See, I'm telling y'all gonna get different advice from here, bro. If you all come into this regular internet shit, bro, I'm telling you, chat, we're gonna get a lot of new people, so y'all gonna see a lot of these points have to get refurbished. Let me tell you the difference, right? You're saying, how do I come back from a mid-date? I'm not even thinking like that, bro. I'm thinking about if we went on a date, I'm showing her what it's like to spend time with me. I'm showing her what the experience of being with me is like, talking to me, our conversations. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not trying to earn anything. I'm already in a loser mentality if I think like that, because I'm trying to impress her. I'm already holding her way more valuable than my life or access to my life. So your question is pushing along the lines of, oh, Ty, she me. How do I get her to me? And I don't think in the term of mentality of she me. I think in the mentality of she me. What qualifies her me? Can me or not? Period. So you're trying to qualify to her to like you, when in reality you're not even considering why you like her. The Don Juan, I appreciate to get this up, bro. A lot of y'all sadly only have one way of judging y'all attraction to women, and that's physical attraction, bro. After that, y'all don't have nothing. Y'all have nothing to show for it at all. Oh, Ty, I like her. What do you like about her? She's cute. For how long? How long is she gonna be cute, bro? And if that's the basis of the whole foundation of relationship, that's such a weak foundation, bro. When you look past that, you start to see more than what she is, and start to see who she is. You'll find out whether you really like her, whether you really value her, respect her, etc. You know what I'm saying? Some girl said to me she don't like boys that like her and give her attention. I knew she was cooked from then. That on the surface sounds toxic, bro. But I think there's something natural spiritually, bro, that women know they're not supposed to be a man's priority, bro. Like, I think it's repulsive. Like, it's like a turnoff for any woman if you have no type of work ethic, no grind, no priorities in life. And a man who is constantly giving her constant attention all the time, it's like something's wrong. She know that man is out of alignment with his life, bro. It's impossible. It's impossible that I can give a woman all my time. Especially when I'm on 0 Dark 30. I'm locked in. Double XP weekend. Any ounce of time is a sacrifice. And guess what? You know what I understood, chat? What did I tell y'all? I said, and follow me when I say this, bro. I said, just because it's like the more woman you can get is the less woman you actually get. And I'm going to tell you what I meant by that, bro. The more you rise up, or you're increasing your game, you're increasing your value, you're taking care of life, you're getting busier, you locking in, you automatically just becoming more attractive. Your confidence getting better, your bag getting better, your shape of your body getting better, your routine getting tighter. You picking up in all areas of your life. You just moving, right? Now you can get more women because more women will recognize this, like this about you, etc. Right? You finding yourself. So you're just more attractive overall in every aspect. Now you can actually get it's like you can get more women, but you actually end up getting less because now you're pickier. You're in a position to be pickier. You're in a position where some dudes still think with they dick after all this, chat. Some dudes still think with they dick. They go what's called girl crazy. They lack self-control. They lack discipline. So they start filling all these options and then just start moving stupid. But what I noticed is the busier I got, the more I start taking advantage of my time, the more I start caring about my routine. It's like dates, when? For what? It's something has to be earned. I'm trying to shift your whole mentality, like your world got to flip. Like the guy asked that question, like I said, you talking about, oh, how do I come back from a mid-date? I'm not even thinking like that. I have nothing to prove to her. I have nothing to earn from her. I'm showing her who I am. She likes it. She doesn't. Guess what? I wake up me no matter what. I'm not trying to impress her. I'm not trying to prove anything. She gonna take what I pull out this crib or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's no knock on me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you find your confidence, when you truly are in a place where your confidence is unknockable, another person liking you, disliking you, loving you, or hate you is indifferent. It really is indifferent. How do I change my mindset when it comes to dealing with women? I have no plans. I just feel like I need a girlfriend. Oh, need is crazy. I need a girlfriend because people around me have one, or be a player because I think it's cool. You gotta find yourself, bro. You just living for other people's opinions, bro. You just living for everybody else's validation and shit. Like, mind you, that's all young men are taught, especially, bro, I'm from Philly. Like, one of the number one 2 metrics for men or young men in Philly, money or status, technically. Money brings status, though, I guess. So let's just say the number one thing is status. No matter how you get it, you get a bankroll or you get. So really, what you want is the validation from other people's opinions. You gotta change that to where your opinion is the person you seek. You are the person you seek to please. You are the person you seek to validate. Which is more important in life, skill or experience? That's a dumb question, because experience brings skill, or skill can come with experience. Is basically how I should word it. If you're getting experience without increasing your skill, then you're wasting your time. That's not experience. Time to boss up so I won't be moved by another person's opinion or be entitled to want to be in a relationship. Come on, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all expect everything to come here and be like, oh, coaching a date. Nah, you could lose so much behind the or she a super bad chick, super pretty and all that. You go in there with a sucker's mentality. That ain't good for her, or it ain't good for you. Terrible. Boy, I just seen a TikTok, right? And I think it was one of DDG homeboys or something. And he's like, something he do on a first date. He's like, yeah, he pull up outside the girl crib, black truck. She get in the car, first date, blah blah blah, something like that. And I'm listening to this like, but one of the top comments, thank God, on the post was, I ain't doing all that. I'm smooth. Cause it's like, it's no way impressing a woman is this important, bro. Take a step back. And before you send that message, and you sit here and think this shit risky or you got something to lose, what are you going to lose? How does she change your life? You don't even know that yet. Bro, there are truly some quality women out here that will add to your life, come into your life and do nothing but build on top of what you already have. Do nothing but amplify everything that you already are. Do nothing but like I said, there's some very, very quality, strong women, bro. But you ain't going to look at her face and be like, oh, that's it. Unless you want a trophy wife. You know what I'm saying? You just wanted her to be around, look good. You know what I mean? What you said, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. How important is working out to you, Ty? It's really good for your brain. Well, you know I like being able to look good so that when your mom come over, I can have her in this position right here where she like lifted up a little bit. You know she a good 190, so I got to be able to lift that. But in reality, bro, it's really good for your brain, bro. Exercise and sweating is good for your brain. Especially because, like I said, I could work at the desk. I might be playing my guitar or the piano. So if I'm sitting, I don't want to be out of shape. You know what I mean? Or unhealthy. I'm 0-50 with shooting shots. Bad form. That's bad form, bro. That's terrible form. I could just tell. Send some examples of you shooting them. Let's see. F. Goated. Send some examples. Send 5 examples of this 0-50. And let's really look at your shots. Let's look at your shots. How much y'all want to bet? Bad, terrible form, bro. It's no way. It's no way you 0-50, bro. That's insane. Is it wrong that when I ask for a girl number, she says I don't take it and tell them have a good day? I don't. She says I don't take it. What? Am I slow, chat? Is it possible to heal from your traumas while in a relationship? I believe so. But it's hard to be with somebody that you can grow with. If you really on that type of time, bro. Like if you really on some shit where you're advancing yourself, your partner has to you have to be equally yoked. Like they cannot be, like you can't be carrying the weight. Y'all have to equally motivate each other. Y'all got to equally inspire each other. Like, you know what I'm saying, chat? Otherwise, you damn near like you got a leech. Hate to say it, you love her, but that's a leech, bro. An energy leech. It's a hole in your boat. And no matter how much shit you keep putting on your boat, and mind you, you could be an energy leech. I've seen so many women have men as energy leeches. She's a hustler. Like, I'm talking my head on straight, to take care of all her work, to save her money, plotting all her shit in life. And this nigga is a bum. Oh, but I love him. Well, baby, you must like suffering. You must like struggling. Because all that come with him. I'm trying to make good conversations with this bad John because I know they like a man who can do that with that. What direction should I go to get better? Bro, good conversation. People will say you got good conversation just because you're a good listener, bro. 99% of conversation is listening, bro. And then saying the right thing based on what you heard. That's the only thing that makes it the right thing is because it was relevant to what you just heard. You know what I'm saying? Or it takes it in a direction that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I really became a good conversationalist for two reasons. I'm curious, so I could be listening to somebody talk and I could have a question on my mind, or one thing, another thing. If you don't want to just keep asking questions back and forth like an interview, sometimes I'll make statements, and it'll be an opinionated statement. So let's say we talking, right? Me and two people talking, and they're like, "Oh, you know, I really love cars, and my grandfather motivated me because he was into cars." Right? I'm talking to a chick. And I'm like, oh, so you know, so you feel like that career with cars really connects you with your grandfather, and then she might be like, oh my God, yes, like, nah, she's not gonna say oh my God, but she gonna be like, yes, because I remember when I was a kid, like, it just cause that statement could spin it off, but it's really like almost like a question tied into a statement, really. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if that made sense, chat. He's so easy to talk to, exact. I'm telling you, the biggest flexes. Dudes be thinking the biggest flex is money. The biggest flex after an interaction with a woman, let's say you spend some time with her, it could be on FaceTime, it could be first link at your crib, it could be first date. If she leaves that interaction, that phone call, that link, that date, and she says to herself, I had fun, and he was easy to talk to. And then really with the easy to talk to, that also lets you know that you made her comfortable. Now, she can still be nervous and comfortable. But she might have anxious. You might give her butterflies. You know what I'm saying? You might make her tense, like, but she's really comfortable around you. She just has butterflies when she spend time with you. You feel me? It did just be listening. It really do, bro. Half of y'all don't be listening. Y'all be overthinking. And the only way to get over that, bro, you need the experience. It's the repetition, bro. It's the reps. How many times I gotta explain this, chat? I'm telling you, by the time I even touched the internet, by the time I even made my first limper pimp, I go back, I was 19 years old, bro. That first video, all this breakdowns of these different videos, these different situations. And then any single E-date I've ever been on, any IRL video, any blind date, and I've always maintained my same level of composure. Y'all literally should know this by now. I break down shit just because I enjoy that more. I enjoy teaching more. All my IRL shit, all the E-date, that shit is easier to me. It's literally easier. It's nothing challenging about IRL interactions with me. That's all my specialty is. I do the breakdowns and the yapping and shit because I just like talking about interesting things. I like breaking shit down. But in reality, bro, where does all that come from? Pure experience. How many times I break this down, bro? I told y'all. I'm gonna put this in perspective again. My high school, when I graduated, was 2,500 people there. 2,500 people in this school. My graduating class was like somewhere between 400 or 600 students. Somewhere in between there, bro. Then on top of that, I told y'all, it was an all-girls high school across the street. At the top of the block. Transportation center. Multiple schools go there and gather there to get to different parts of the city. I worked at malls. I worked at the register at malls. Not just any malls though. The biggest mall on the East Coast at the biggest store on the busiest days. I only came into contact with strangers nonstop, 8+ hours a day, every day, bro. So you look up and like, damn, Ty, why are you so comfortable talking to people? Why you so, brother? Because it's like a reflex now. It's like a muscle that's been built so much I don't even have to think about it. But if I look up, how I was growing up, I've always been introverted. I've always been to myself. I ain't necessarily been one to just be in everybody's face and all that. But it's just like, it's literally experience beats just raw skills. You might have some extroverted people that I have better social skills than them because I have more experience in social interactions and social situations. My comfort zone is so big that I'll be more trained to go TTG than has all these extroverted ass skills. What if you live in a small town? There's a lot of ways you can still put yourself out there though. Clubs, jobs. You can go different places for networking events. I don't know. I don't know. There might be some small town guys in here that they have a lot of ways to do things. But even then, having a life also will make you come into contact with a lot of people. You go to the gym, go shopping every other weekend or something like that. You have hobbies and interests. This will automatically bring you into contact with people, bro. I have a random example. When I started playing music, right, I started interacting with so many different types of people that I would have never met if I wasn't playing music, because that interest has brought us together and allowed us to share certain spaces that I would not have been as a non-musician. You know what I'm saying? So think about the shit that you do in your life that's going to make you come into contact with people, bro. How do I talk to a female over messages but also move it to the next level, like asking to hang out? It's the first time we talked, though, so like it's like sliding in the DMs. I'm going to keep it a beam, bro. You could mention Lincoln or like the idea of it almost instantly, almost first DM. But it's the angle of your flirting, bro. And this is why your personality is so much more important than, let's say when y'all be looking for scripts. Because when you start learning how to add your personality into the way you communicate, your sense of humor can set up a link that a cringe ass pickup line could have never did it. And I give you a random example I could think of off the top of my head. It was this one time, this girl was talking about cooking, or I was talking about like I was hungry or something like that, and she started talking about cooking. Not even for me, but she's like, oh, I'll be making meals for my friends all the time, blah blah blah, like whatever, right? And then she had made this comment about like when she cooks big ass meals, she be worried that sometimes people gonna get sick because something about like the bigger the meal, the less you could, whatever, right? So it became this whole joke where I turned it into something like, I was like, okay, so the first link, we're definitely not, you ain't making me shit. Like, we're going to have to eat by me. Like, because she also put something else in the conversation where she was like, oh, somebody got sick from eating something on campus. So I connected somebody getting sick from eating something on her campus to her saying she was worried about when she cooked to mentioning the first date, because I was like something like, I said some shit like, oh yes, we ain't eating shit near you when we link. We got to get something near me. Because I'm worried about that shit. And it was just relevant. It was just relevant to what the situation was. It just adapted to what we were talking about. If that makes sense, chat. It's like, just think about the adaptability of the conversation, bro. Play your cards. Stop trying to... And you got the ingredients for mashed potatoes and steak and broccoli, bro. Like, look at the cards you dealt, bro. Look at that page. Look at the situation. And play your hand. You better off playing your hand than trying to be random with your game, bro. Stop trying to be random, bro. How you approach a woman at the gym? Personally, I leave women at the gym alone. Every time I work out, I focus on the gym shit. Only time I came at women at the gym is if they worked at the desk. Like, that's it. I don't even be dealing with women in the gym. I just leave that alone. But if I did, I could imagine myself, I might make a joke about what she's lifting. I might like, it's something still gonna be relevant to the scenario, bro. It's still gonna be something. Because I like that when I interact with people, and this is something you get comfortable more with over time. A normal person has icebreakers. Oh, hey, my name's Jim Bob. Nice to meet you. Oh, hey, I'm blah, blah, blah. When you real comfortable with your social skills, bro, it's like you can right through all that shit. And then you might make a statement or a joke or something that's like, on the surface, it appears risky, but it's appropriate for the social situation, so you get away with it. You get away with it. like I'm gonna just imagine make some shit up. Like I said, I'm in the gym trying to talk to a woman, like, and or whatever. I don't know, like just make, I don't know, bro. Sense of humor is everything, bro. Sense of humor is everything, bro. And I can't even script it because 9 times out of 10, bro, if I'm trying to approach a woman, I don't even have go-tos. It's not like I'm sitting there myself like, damn, what's my spammed moves? What's this or what's that? Because every situation is different. Am I at the mall? Am I on my way to another store? Am I at a drive-through? Shit, I even came at one of my Uber Eats driver one time. Dropped the shit off. I'm like, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just use the situation to your advantage. Stop making it worse. I get an example with the Uber Eats situation, bro. I knew it was a quick situation, so guess what I ended up saying it to her? I ended up saying something like, well, I ain't gonna waste too much time because you about to be on your way. You got a boyfriend or something like that. I put that all in the question. Like, I ain't even gonna waste too much time because I know you about to go ahead and your way, but you got a boyfriend. And then she was like, no. I said, okay, take my number down. Straight punch for punch, 2 straight back-to-back situation. It's not even about saying a perfect thing, bro. Just say something that makes sense. At the end of the day, you're talking to a whole other human being. So I think my conversation skills is limited because sometimes when I'm having a convo, the things they talk about is just not interesting. I would never force an interesting conversation, bro. If a chick is boring, she boring, bro. It ain't that deep. It really is. I swear to God, it's not that deep. Next thing you know, she'll call you, be like, why you ain't text me back? Now you in there like swimwear. You know what I'm saying? I think one thing too that come with more experience in game chat, game will teach you patience too. Like, let me give an example of patience, bro. I just did that clip, right? Where the dude hung up too early once I told him to say that last line to her. But there was also a different spot in the call where it was silence. It was silence during the call. And he jumped up and said some shit to her like, oh, and you wasn't texting me back. I would have left it quiet. Bro. Because I know the silence was about to make her say something. But he didn't have the experience to know that. So he tried to fill the silence with talking. He tried to talk too much. This girl said it works every time with me. I'm going to just pull it up, chat. I'm going to pull it up, bro. Because this is the example I was thinking of.
You should say this line for line. Calling back. Of course she's calling back. I know how to handle it. Trust me.
Y'all know what y'all should notice about this clip, bro? Do y'all see how hard I listen? Do y'all see how hard I listen? This was just clips to tell you. And people were so impressed by this. This was a random clip. I got so many different situations of people getting on a call, calling the girl live and handling business, bro. This is a simple ass clip. For some reason it went crazy to people. People thought this was like some crazy man of game. It's some regular shit, bro. So look. Watch this.
Hold
on, watch this. Wait.
I said all I needed to say, so I hung up.
Now I can come up with this shit quickly just because like of the experience. But all that line just right there was, you hung up for me. I'm standing on what I'm saying, bro. Hold up. I'm waiting for the next part.
Say it again. Say it again.
Watch this.
That's how you feeling?
That's how you feeling.
It's what I'm standing on.
I ain't feeling shit, baby. It's principle. I'm standing on principle.
That's what I'm standing on.
Standing on business. But watch this, Chad.
Why did you call me with that, bro?
Earlier. Say it again.
Watch this.
Say it again. Say it again.
Watch this. This is the part. Right here. Y'all notice I didn't say anything, bro? I'm leaving it silent on purpose, bro. Experience will tell you, stop trying to talk too much, bro. You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, bro. You gotta, like right here, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Guess what he said?
You ain't even been responding to my text with something about it. No.
You know why, bro? With that sorry ass alley-oop he just did, bro, he just gave her an extra clip of some bullshit to talk about, bro. Meanwhile, had he been silent for like 5 more seconds, she would have went something like, well, you know, I just feel like I'm telling you, bro, women fold, bro. Women, like, the silence is a killer, bro. Just, like, be patient, bro. Be patient. Like, take your time. It's your time, bro. It's your pace. You're not rushed. There's no game on the line. All this other hype-ass shit that niggas make it seem like, bro. How he forward teacher. He went off script, bro. He tried to change the plot, bro. But that's my guy though, man. I'm new here, bro. I had this shorty who catfished for news and shit. I had this shorty I catfished for news. Yo, y'all want to know something about that post chat? And shout out to this, bro. You know how many women like DM me off that post and was like, yo, can you help my brother? Can you help my nephews? Or was like, yo, can you do it for me? Like they want, that's like almost like a pause, bro. Like they want me to tell them what to say on a call with niggas they talk to. And it's funny to me because IRL, I have helped women or, you know, shit like that. Like before I even made a YouTube video, bro, I used to take some of my homies' cell phones, bro. I used to take some of my homies' cell phones and text for them, bro. Do your homework on that, bro. So this shit not new to me. But I just find it funny because it's like, yo, what? Hold on. Oh my God, I need you to talk to my brother, please. Bro, I could go situation for situation, bro. I'll cash up you $10. Oh wait, no, that's somebody else. Hold on. Bro, these joints is funny as shit, bro. This is what I like, chat. We might gotta open the dojo doors, chat. We might gotta open the dojo doors. Bro. For real, bro. Cause y'all be surprised, bro. I know y'all thinking biased, like, oh, guys, dating coach this and the woman be the pointers just as much too, bro. For real, bro. The door is about to get open, chat. The doors are about to get open, bro. $50, $10 is crazy, bro. You gonna send us oops? Are y'all gonna be able to handle the oops, bro? Y'all see me run the E-dates, bro. My dimers is crazy, bro. But are y'all gonna be able to handle the dimes, bro? This is the first time this happened, but I want to talk to this girl I never have in class, but something telling me not to. It's called nigga in you. You gonna listen to him, or you gonna do what you want to do like a man? Which one is it? This just shows how the world who y'all think really got game, really struggling. Yo, it's a self-esteem thing. It's not even about like necessarily being like good with your words yet. As I told y'all, a mouthpiece is very rarely the first thing a man is good at doing. The first thing you got to do is find your confidence. Like you got to get your, or even if a woman, like the first thing gonna be your self-esteem and your confidence. That's what you got to start with. Because if you don't have the confidence to approach someone that you want, if you don't have the confidence to say and speak your mind, then all you're going to do is bullshit, walk on eggshells, beat around the bush, waste time. You ain't going to stand on business. And guess what? Every result you experience after that is going to be some bullshit, bro. You could end up crushing on the first link. It took you 8 dates, and then you still ain't crushed. And you confused why. She never knew what you wanted. And she asked you. Who that dude that came in here and this girl said, oh, you know, he be like, man, I don't know, man. I feel like I be wasting time, da-da-da-da. And then he said, yo, they be asking me what I want. I'm like, nigga, that's where you tell them. What's the hardest part about that? Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like, you gonna listen to this nigga and you or not? You gonna be the man or you gonna listen to that nigga? Which one is it? You know what I mean? Chad, watching that, I ain't gonna lie, that shit make me want to do calls, bro. Like, I want to do calls. How can I improve on gaining leverage through my speech? If you view yourself as, you know, valuable, automatically anything you say is going to come from the perspective of positioning your value. If you view yourself as low value, then every sentence you form is going to come from the mentality of you have something to prove, you have to validate the other person, all this other weak shit. Did we do Reddit? No, we did not. You got a point. Let me see some. Let me see. How far do we got a mother trucking? What's the last thing we seen? Let me move this chat. Do email. I'm probably gonna end up doing calls after we react to some shit. I am who you say I am.
I am whoever you say I am. What do you think?
That's
I'm an inspiration. What do you think? I'm a really cool guy. What do you think?
That's a Buddhist saying. Chat. Very popular Buddhist saying. I think it's something like I am who you think I am or something.